Hello Goenkans, hope you are studying well. Today we are taking topic cell shape, cell size and cell function. Different organisms have cells of different kind. The shape and size of cells are related to the specific functions performed by the organisms. As we know, when cells combine, they give rise to tissues. Tissues combine, they give rise to organs. Organs combine, they give rise to organ systems. And when organ systems combine, they give rise to an individual. Fine? So, if we talk about cell shape, cells show a great variation in their shapes. Most of the cells have definite shape. But there are cells, they may be spindle shaped, for example muscle cells, elongated, for example nerve cells, oval, for example red blood corpuscles, cuboidal, for example germ cells. There are cells which are branched, for example osteocytes, so on and so forth. I told you muscle cells are spindle shaped. Now the question is, what is spindle shape? Spindle shape means when cells are thick in the middle and tapering towards the ends, we call it a spindle shape. Smooth muscle cells are spindle shaped. Then nerve cells, they are elongated, they are long, they are elongated, and their structure is related to their function. They have to carry information, they need to be elongated. Fine. Then red blood corpuscles, what we call RBCs, they are also known as erythrocytes. They are the part of blood and they are oval. Fine. If we talk about germ cells, for example ovum, they are cuboidal. If we talk about osteocytes, osteocyte, bone cells, osteo means bone and cyte means cell, they are branched. So cells, their shape varies. They don't have a definite shape. Few cells are there which have definite shape, but there are cells whose shape varies. Now, some cells may not have any definite shape. For example, they have changing shapes. They don't have a particular shape. They keep on changing their shapes. Best example can be amoeba, leukocytes. They don't have a particular shape. They keep on changing their shapes. Amoeba, as we know, it has to obtain its food by pseudopodia. They change their shape when they have to obtain that food. If we talk about leukocytes, white blood corpuscles, again they are part of blood and they form the part of our immune system, defense system of the body. They don't have a definite shape. They change their shape. Fine. This is about the shape of cells. Now, size. Cell size. It again varies. There are millions of cells in our body. And these cells, they don't have a particular size. Their size varies. Fine. There are cells whose size is 0.1 micrometer. There are cells which range from, cells range from 0.1 micrometer to 100 centimeters. Fine. So, if we talk about the smallest known cell, it is mycoplasma or PPLO. Very important question. The smallest cell is mycoplasma or PPLO. PPLO stands for pleuropneumonia like organism. Its size is 0.1 to 0.5 micrometer. There is a range. There is always a range because there is, size cannot be constant. It is in a range. So there is a range. Its range is 0.1 to 0.5 micrometer. In between this range, there will be the size of mycoplasma will be in between this range. Fine. Now, bacterial cells. Their size is 0.5 to 5 micrometer. Human blood cells, what we call erythrocytes, human blood cells or human blood corpuscles, we also call them human blood corpuscles. Their range is 7 to 20 micrometer. Human liver cells, kidney cells, the range is 20 to 30 micrometer. And nerve cells, they are the longest cells of the body. Their range is 90 to 100 centimeters. Fine, not micrometers. Other cells were in micrometer range, but nerve cells, their size is 90 to 100 centimeter. This was about the size, cell size. Now cell function. In cell function, we have to go through division of labor. Each cell performs certain basic functions that are characteristics of all living beings. There is a division of labor in multicellular organisms and within a single cell in many cases. This means different parts of the body perform different functions that we know. This is because each cell has certain specific components within it known as cell organelles. Each cell organelle performs a specific function such as producing energy, making new material, clearing up waste. These organelles together constitute the basic unit, that is the cell. A cell is able to perform its functions because of these cell organelles. But one thing you have to keep in mind, division of labor is very clear in multicellular organisms. And if in a multicellular organism, one cell dies, it doesn't matter at all because there are millions of cells. It doesn't affect the entity of a person. Fine? But if a unicellular organism dies, single-celled organism dies, that means organism is no more. Then all cells contain same cell organelles no matter what organism they are found in and what functions they perform. The organelles are same, which we have to go through one by one. That is nucleus, ribosomes, mitochondria, lysosomes, that we will take up inshallah in next lectures. I hope this topic is clear. Please go through your textbook. Chapter is cell, the fundamental unit. Read between the lines and keep your concepts very clear. Thank you, Goenkans.